Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are in the world. I just wanted to make a video. By the way, this is Jonathan with One Big Impact. I want to make a video. Do I need to exercise while I'm on an Atkins diet? So I have 10 reasons. I have wrote everything down so that I can stay conformed to this. By the way, if you have not checked us out yet, go check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, and also on Instagram at One Big Impact. Now, the first answer is no. No, you don't need to exercise on Atkins. And you might be saying more specifically, do I need to exercise on Atkins to be able to lose weight? No. No, you don't. The next number 2 is, why would you not? My question to you is, why would you not? 90% of the time when I ask somebody why would they not exercise on Atkins, or why would they not exercise as part of like a daily life routine, the usual only answer that I ever get besides like a blank stare is because I don't like to exercise. I get that. You also don't like to work, and you do that every single day. Why? Because you have to. It's the same thing like exercise. Why do you do it? Because you have to. Why do you not cheat on your husband or wife? Because you have to. It's that. Why do you feed your kids? Because you have to. And you might be thinking, no, it's because I want to. Well, you do want to look better. Therefore, you do want to exercise. You do want to get your paycheck so you can buy things. Therefore, you do want to work. You want your kids to be healthy and happy. Therefore, you feed them and make sure they're taken care of. You do want a nourishing relationship. Therefore, you don't cheat on your husband or wife. So, maybe sometimes we don't want to do the exact things at that exact time, but we do want the positive results out of the things. So keep that in mind, okay? You don't actually have a valid reason why you don't want to work out. So the next thing is alternative exercises. Think about this for a second. Everything doesn't have to be like lifting weights and going to the gym or anything like that. It could be things like just adding in to your daily routine out of something that you haven't done before. You could do things like hiking. You could do things like bowling. You could do really easy things like playing ping pong or going to play pool or walking around the block. If you're a little bit more advanced, maybe you can play basketball or something like that. You can make it fun. You can throw a football with a kid. You don't have to make it something uninteresting for yourself. The next thing, number 4, is you burn more calories at rest with more muscle. And a side note is, who wants less muscle? Meaning, who wants less strength? Who wants less ability to be able to be independent? As we grow older and stuff, it is extremely important and extremely crucial that we keep our bones strong, our minds strong, our bodies strong, because we don't want to be 65 and not be able to get off the couch because we're just absolute weak pieces of whatever. So it's really important that we do stay strong. I see so many people get off track with the food and then just completely stop exercising and stuff like that. And let's be honest, we all get off track and on track with different avenues of everything. But I don't see a reason that you need to stop exercising ever. Staying strong, and at least at the very minimum for positive mental health. Number 5, dieting can leave you with more free time than you are used to. A lot of the American way, or just the current society, is we spend a lot of time, whether it's meeting up with friends to eat, or going out to eat, or stopping somewhere and eating, or cooking. And when you tend to diet, not only are you eating less calories, but you're probably eating out less, doing things like that. So you're going to end up with more free time, and you don't want to be staring at the wall bored. So you can fit in some things like to be more active and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. You will have that point to where you'll be like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I'm losing weight. But more importantly, if you get moving more and you're already eating less, you're going to lose weight faster. So keep that in mind. Um, at a certain point, the body will just sag with fat, okay? And I think that goes to show just like at a certain point, you're going to get to where your body's not going to lose any more weight and stuff like that. And you just have a bunch of extra skin and things. But to be able to stay toned and stay muscular looking and stay fresh and your skin feel full and everything like that, I feel that it's really important that you do some exercise. Unless you want to say, well, I lost 50 pounds or whatever, and I have all this extra skin, and I'm weak, and I can't lose any more weight. Well, you can't lose any more weight because the weight that you're trying to lose is just extra skin. So build the best package inside yourself that you can. And also, don't focus so much on building muscle. I don't know why that freaks everybody out, but it does. Focus on retaining muscle and getting stronger. Like, what's wrong with that? Retaining the muscle that you already have while dropping weight. That's the whole idea. Number 8, find out what you can handle first and go up over time. I think it can be overwhelming for some people to think that they have to come in, especially as a trainer. When people come into me for the first time, first few weeks are the hardest. If they can get past the first few weeks, usually they're going to stick with it or whatever. But people that get sore and stuff like that are not loving that type of lifestyle or anything like that, do not enjoy not being able to walk properly or squat down or bend over or whatever it is in their daily life after the first little bit. So if you just regulate your own regimen and you say, okay, today I'm going to walk to the mailbox. And that's a real thing. Like if you're 400, 500, 600 pounds or 300 pounds or 200 pounds and out of shape, maybe walking to the mailbox like a half a block or 50 feet or whatever is challenging for you and you get winded. Okay, no problem. The next time you do that or whatever, just walk to the mailbox every day. Maybe you don't check the mail. Maybe that's not your thing. Start checking the mail every day. Do it, and then after you've done it for a few weeks and it becomes not challenging, check the mail twice a day. And you might be saying, what the hell? The mail only comes once a day. Who gives a fuck? Like, who fucking cares if you go check the mail twice a day? It's an extra little walk, an extra little walk, an extra little walk. And you never know. You might run into a good experience. You might see a cool bird. You might, run into a puppy or something like that and be able to hang out with him for a second or talk to a nice neighbor or something like that. So keep that in mind. If you are the type of person that you could probably run down the block or something like that, then run down the block for a few weeks or a month or something like that and do the same thing. And then when it becomes easier, run around the block twice. Like it's just slowly, gradually getting better. Don't become consumed with Jonathan told me to walk to the mailbox. Next week, the next day I got to run around the block. The next week I got to run a marathon. It doesn't work like that. Just go slow. Like, don't worry about it. And maybe at first it's that physical activity that gets you started, and then you do join a membership and get a gym. And then you just go through a 30, 45-minute workout each day and you're good to go. The next thing is HIIT training. If you're the type of person that says, I don't have time to work out. Okay, first of all, fuck off. I don't care what the fuck you think about that. And look how dirty my hands are. I am so sick of people saying I don't have time to work out. You don't have time for what the fuck you don't want to do. And that's fine. But you do have time to work out, okay? I don't give a shit who you are. I have worked with so many different types of people, whether it's through training or working out with them or seeing them in competitions or anybody. I've seen CEOs do it. I've seen everybody do it, okay? So you have fucking time. People with 10 kids, literally 10 kids, I've seen work out. How in the fuck do they do it and you can't? So, but if you are the type of person that still says, I don't have time to work out, you just don't want to work out for a long time. And that's cool, okay? Try high-intensity interval training, HIIT training. So you get on a spin bike or an exercise bike or a treadmill or even run down the street. You don't have to have any equipment. And you jog for 30 seconds or run it as fast as you can for 30 seconds and then walk for 30 seconds. And do intervals of that for 10, 15 minutes. And you're going to burn calories throughout the next 24 hours and you don't have to worry about constant time or extra time and stuff like that. And you can burn more calories a lot of the times than slow, steady state cardio, which is cool and it saves a lot of time. The next thing is you don't have to be a power lifter. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be a marathon finisher. You don't even have to run a fucking 5K. You don't have to do any of that shit, okay? You literally don't have to do any of that. You don't even have to go buy weights. You don't have to go get a membership. You can get outside and get moving, eat less, and still be exercising. So don't be discouraged because of a path that I'm currently on, and or that path that somebody else is on, or you see these really huge muscular women on Instagram, and you're like, oh, if I lift a weight, I'm gonna end up like that. Dude, if you could lift a weight and end up like that, we'd all fucking be like that. Trust me. Like, and you might say, oh, I don't want to be masculine. It is not going to happen to you. And especially if you're watching this video, because you frankly just aren't fucking working out enough. And aside from that, you're not taking performance enhancing drugs to get you to be able to put you in a position to do so. So trust me, the industry is not just filled with people like that. That is the cream of the crop, and you see people, and they have been working vigorously on that for 10 or 20 years. So keep up the good work. Don't be overwhelmed by it. Exercise is just another great thing that says we're supposed to get moving. And as being humans, we are. We're hunter-gatherers by nature. And let's be honest, gathering something through a McDonald's fucking drive-thru is not going to give us much activity. Have a beautiful day, guys. Be stronger than your excuses. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys, and thank you again, and have a great day.